Very alarming situation right now in West Asia. What is it that America and Israel are doing? When I spoke to Israel's ambassador to India, who's currently in Jerusalem, Reuven Azar, he gave out a little detail. He said that 2,500 sites have been identified in Iran, and those sites are going to be pounded relentlessly, or words to that effect. Till late last night, 1,200 bombs had been dropped, and the intensification was only beginning. So round 1 and round 2 had happened. Late last night, there was intense bombing that was carried out, and not just restricted to either Tehran or Isfahan. Across the length and breadth of Iran, they've identified: 1, command and control centers, they are being taken down. Weapon silos, they are being taken down. Missile launch sites, they are being taken down. Missile manufacturing sites, they've been taken down. But then there are these charades. Iran has a very large number of underground sites, and it has sites that transport electrical launchers where they can keep moving their launchers, and those are the launchers that are being used. So for satellites and surveillance aircraft, they identify and immediately order a strike. I want you to look at those satellite images. Some of these satellite images show the extensive damage that's been carried out in Iran in a series of raids. Israel and the US, they've struck and they've battered Iran in the past 48 hours. Storage sites, bunkers, aircraft shelters. And I want you to look at one of those aircraft shelters not far from Tehran. It's a concrete blast pen. But then there is a penetration radar, a weapon, a bomb, almost like a missile that's penetrated reinforced concrete and then exploded, quite like the spikes that were used by India during the 2019 offensive in Balakot. So on the surface, you'll see very little damage, but inside it's massive. Watch those images that we are putting out. Israel and the United States, they've hit a number of air bases inside Iran. So far, Iran was also using, and yesterday they put out a picture of the ancient or the old vintage F-4 and F-5 fighter jets. But today, some information seems to be coming out of Iran to say that they are now going to use their latest Russian Su-30 and 35 fleets. They're going to use them in combat, but will they have the opportunity? That remains a big question. I want to cut across to India today. Shivani Sharma, who joins us for more on this. Shivani, when you look at the extent of damage that's been caused in Iran, the sites that were identified and struck, it's a massive, massive battering of air power and missile power in Iran.
Gaurav, certainly these images are clearly showing how the Kona drone base in Iran has been totally damaged. And we can also see the comparative pictures of before and after, which show that this is the massive strike that has happened across Iran, not only the Kona drone base, but also the air base out there. And we also see how the hangars have been destroyed. This is another picture of the Zahedan air base in Iran, which shows the damage extent. And not only this, the vessels that have been sunk by the U.S. strikes, they have already claimed that 9 of these Iranian vessels have been hit by United States in different strikes, and these operations still continue as we speak, Gaurav. So this is the extent of damage that we see across Iran, different bases. These are the drone bases. The air defense systems have totally been destroyed out there in past 2 days, and this strike already continues. There are buildings that have been destroyed along the bases, and total damage has happened. So we can see the massive damage by the B-2B bombers there. We've seen the images and the videos that have been put out by the US CENTCOM also. And now these pictures that actually show the destruction, the devastation of the storage bunkers on ground across Iran. So this is heavy damage that is being incurred onto Iran across their bases and cities.
Keep tracking that story. I will come back to you for more, Shivani. For the moment, many thanks for joining me.